My name is Desmond. Around here, I go by AKA Executioner. Come here every Friday, Chinatown Fair. The game that I come here to play is Marvel vs. Capcom 2. You know, New Age of Heroes. And pretty much basically, like in Chinatown Fair, you got like all your different communities. But usually I come here for tournaments. I used to host tournaments here a few years ago. For Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and CVS 2 and anything like that. The reason once you come here, you get a diverse. You can find anybody who's in whatever you're into. You can find a group and a community here to play and everything like that. So pretty much, I started coming here at Chinatown Fair at what was it? Around 2001 when Marvel vs. Capcom 2 came out, and I've been coming here every Friday ever since. So you know, basically, you know, it's my main hangout spot. You know, I don't know how long I'll be coming here, but you know, so this is like the last real arcade, pretty much in the East Coast. You know, it's the only place you can really find a community where you can practice your fighting game or whatever game you choose to play. Right now the arcade is getting boosted again because of the latest Street Fighter that came out, Street Fighter 4, and with the end of this month, the newest installment's coming out, Super Street Fighter 4. So you know, it's gonna pretty much be packed here between from 2001 to about 2005. You know, it used to be tournament heavy. I used to come here each week and host tournaments for various games and stuff like that. And sometimes we'll have like a monthly tournament and things like that. But you know, times is changing, and everything's more console now. So not too many arcade tournaments happen. But you know, that's all right because you know, the basis of the community is still flowing. So basically, like here at Chinatown Fair, you know, it is known mostly in the fighting game world that you know as the hot spot where you know, a lot of East Coast top players were born here. You know what I'm saying? This is where we came here and started our breeding ground, and you know, where we practice up, and then you know, we take our skills and we go all over the country, you know, to like Midwest or Evo championships and stuff like that. But basically, it's like this is pretty much in the new age it is now. People just play online because you know you got online fighting games, but you know, you can't really get the same experience as you can when you play in the arcade because you know, for one, there's no lag. There's no lag in the arcade. It's right there, and plus, you know, saying you get a better feel of the person you're playing, so you know, you get better instincts. Granted, if you do play online, you know, say you could just probably still play your game because you don't know who you're playing, so you can just play who you play. But you know, it's both good and bad. Like, me personally, like I prefer arcade because you know, this is where I started out, and I feel like that's the best way to level up your skills and everything like that. When Marvel came out, you know, I started coming here, and when I came here, it really opened my eyes to how a fighting game should be played. Because you know, I'm sure most people who play fighting games, they used to say things like, oh, you know, they used to consider things like throwing or doing the same move over and over. Like they used to call it cheap and anything. When you come to this place, like you need to throw that all out the window and learn how to master the game for whatever easy or cheap tactics it has. It'll make you a better player. So as I came here over the years, you know, it changed my whole mind frame how a fighting game should be played. It's like, you know, you don't try to hinder yourself by like, you know, by not doing certain things because you know you feel that's not honorable. It's like, you know, you might as well get your honor out the window and learn how to play because you know, especially if you want to take this seriously and try to hone your skills, you can't limit yourself. And by coming here, you know, I learned not to limit myself in the fighting game community, and you know, I became who I am. Yeah, it was where I honed my skills and learn how to play my character, but like learn how to mentally take on the challenges that you face when you're playing a fighting game. You know, when you feel like you're down and out and you're losing. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to be calm and cool and collective, and you know, and pace myself and try to come back in the match, which I have done sometimes, which I've done. But you know, either way is like it's still a learning process, and I always learn. Yeah. So you know, for me, this place is like saying, I feel it's like, as far as my fighting game career is concerned, it's like, you know, one of the best places I ever stumbled upon.